Successful people have routines or things they regularly do that help them achieve their goals. These habits might not be enjoyable, but they are important for success. Warren Buffett, a very successful investor, explained that everyone has habits and some of them affect our health or personal life. But there are also habits that directly impact our finances. Sadly, many people don't realize they have bad financial habits that prevent them from becoming rich. Warren Buffett believes that while you can't just stop bad money habits, you can replace them with good ones. This is the only way to have more money in your life. So, if you want to learn more about improving your financial habits, keep watching this video until the end. Click the subscribe button now and join the ranks of future millionaires. Warren Buffett is not your typical billionaire. He's incredibly wealthy, worth about $16 billion. However, he lives a very modest life. He still resides in a house he bought for just $31,000 back in 1957. Instead of flying in a private jet, he prefers regular modes of transportation. Plus, rather than hosting extravagant parties, he enjoys playing bridge. This unique blend of immense wealth and a simple lifestyle captures the world's attention. Warren Buffett's journey to riches began when he was just a child. He started earning money by selling Coke, newspapers, magazines, and gum to his neighbors. He liked the independence of being his own boss, especially with print delivery. He could choose his own route, and nobody bothered him, even at 5 or 6 in the morning. Warren Buffett worked hard from a young age. He delivered 500 newspapers every day and earned a penny for each one. Even as one of the richest people in the world, he always had a love for reading. His aunt gave him a world almanac, which he still treasures. Warren Buffett's interest in investing started early too. He read his first book about investments in his father's office, and he still spends 5 to 6 hours a day reading. Despite becoming successful in the second half of the 20th century, Warren Buffett remains active in the new millennium. He keeps a close eye on market trends and shares valuable advice to help others succeed financially. Warren is always willing to help people find their path to wealth and enrichment. When it comes to making money, the most important thing is timing. You don't have to be very smart. You just have to have patience, says Warren Buffett. Many people see Warren Buffett as an expert in investing. However, he didn't become wealthy just by being smart with investments. He mainly made his fortune by living a financially responsible life. Warren Buffett is known for understanding the importance of every dollar. In this video, I want to talk about the money habits that Buffett follows. As he mentioned in his interview, I'm sure some people will let this information slip past their ears. But Warren emphasizes that having good money habits can build your wealth, even if you currently don't have much money. Habit number 1, only money works. To make some extra money, it's better to put it to work instead of just leaving it in a piggy bank. But you need to understand how investing works. If you simply keep your savings without investing them, their value decreases over time because of inflation. To avoid this, you should put your money into a savings account that earns interest higher than the rate of inflation. However, simply saving money isn't enough to grow your wealth significantly. To make real money, you need to invest your savings wisely. But investing can be complex, so it's important to learn about different investment options and how to avoid losing your savings. Warren Buffett suggests starting by learning the basics of investing. Instead of spending time on social media, try dedicating 10 to 20 minutes each morning to reading about investing or watching financial news. This will help you understand how stocks work and what influences their performance. For example, tech companies like Facebook and Google have seen impressive returns of around 30% per year. So, instead of just wasting time on social media, you could potentially use it to make money through investing. Future millionaires, before I continue, I want to ask you to support this video and give it a thumbs up. After all, Your activity can help more people learn about this useful financial information. Habit number 2. Work in unusual conditions. Warren Buffett's advice might sound a bit strange, but it's actually quite smart. Despite being a billionaire, he likes to assess global market situations while sitting in McDonald's instead of his fancy office chair. He believes that to solve big problems related to money, you need to look at things differently. Buffett's philosophy is backed up by a story about Albert Einstein. In 1905, Einstein published groundbreaking scientific papers that changed our understanding of physics. Surprisingly, he wrote these papers not in a fancy laboratory or office, but in the Swiss Patent Office. Working in this different environment allowed him to think outside the box and come up with new ideas. Buffett's point is that when you work in unconventional settings, you can think in unconventional ways. This allows you to combine ideas from different fields and come up with unique solutions. If you stick to what everyone else is doing and thinking, you'll just blend in with the crowd and won't be able to innovate. So, Buffett encourages curiosity, seeking out obscure sources, and studying topics that others overlook. This way, your work can be truly valuable and groundbreaking. Habit number 3. Smart spending. This habit might not seem very important at first, but it's actually crucial. According to statistics, more than 65% of people don't know how to spend their money wisely. Warren Buffett often talks about this issue, saying, people tend to think about where to spend the money they haven't earned yet. To help with this, Warren suggests a different approach. Instead of thinking about purchases in terms of money, think about them in terms of the time you spend working to earn that money. For example, if you make $4,000 a month and want to buy a brand new Tesla for $40,000, consider whether it's worth it. Calculate how many hours you'd need to work to afford that Tesla. If it's a significant portion of your monthly income, maybe it's better to focus on increasing your income before making such a big purchase. Warren Buffett also emphasizes the importance of planning your finances carefully, regardless of your income level. He says, the problem with $1 million is that it's a lot of money. You have to keep track of it or it will just disappear and you won't even know where. So whether you earn a little or a lot, it's essential to keep track of your money to avoid wasting it unknowingly. Warren Buffett is famous for his simple yet powerful advice on money matters. He thinks many people waste their money on unnecessary things, which stops them from becoming wealthy. But by avoiding common financial mistakes, you can change your financial situation and become rich. Habit number 4. Neglecting personal development. One common mistake Buffett points out is neglecting personal development. He believes the best investment you can make is in yourself. This means improving your skills and getting a good education. By investing in yourself, you can increase your earning potential. Employers value knowledgeable workers who can do the job without much training. And if you want to start your own business, having expertise in business and its operations is invaluable. Your knowledge and skills are assets that no one can take away from you, so it's essential to gather as much as you can. Habit number 5. Going out to bars, restaurants, and pubs. Going out to bars, restaurants, and pubs is a common activity for many people, especially those who don't have much money. However, spending money on eating and drinking out can be a significant drain on your finances. If you're serious about becoming rich, it's important to cut back on this kind of luxury, especially as you work towards financial freedom. While socializing and having fun are important parts of life, there are ways to do it without breaking the bank. Instead of going out, consider inviting friends over to socialize at home. You can still enjoy each other's company and have a good time, but you'll save money by avoiding expensive restaurants and bars. This way, you can prioritize your financial goals without sacrificing your social life or emotional well-being. Habit number 6. Splurging on expensive name-brand clothes. When it comes to clothing, it's time to rethink how you spend your money. Take a look at how some of the richest people dress, like Warren Buffett. They often choose simplicity over flashy brands. If you're aiming to improve your financial situation, it's wise to follow their example. Instead of splurging on expensive name brand clothes, consider opting for simpler, more affordable options. Flashy brands might seem appealing, but you're often paying extra just for the logo. Remember, clothes are just clothes. Many stores offer alternatives that are just as stylish and well-made without the hefty price tag. By prioritizing value over brand names, you can save money and still look great. Habit number 7, using credit cards. Another mistake that many people make, according to Warren Buffett, is using credit cards. While credit cards can seem handy, especially when you want to buy something but don't have enough money at the moment, they often lead to trouble. If you don't pay off your credit card debts on time, the high interest rates can quickly outweigh any benefits. Warren Buffett suggests taking a close look at how much you're actually spending on credit card debt each year. You might be surprised by the amount. He recommends cutting back on using credit cards as a first step to improving your financial situation. By doing this, you'll avoid spending more money than you earn. Plus, you'll save a significant amount of money that you can put towards important things, like education. Habit number 8, constantly chasing after the latest technology. Another common expense that many people overlook, according to Warren Buffett, is constantly chasing after the latest technology. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of new gadgets, especially with all the marketing tricks used to make them seem irresistible. However, if you're serious about improving your financial situation, it's important to think carefully before splurging on new technology. Before rushing to buy the latest gadget, take some time to assess whether you really need it and if it fits within your budget. Often, your current device might still be working perfectly fine, making it unnecessary to spend money on a replacement. Warren Buffett himself prefers practical technology over flashy upgrades. If he finds that a new product doesn't offer much more than what he already has, he won't waste his money on it. So, before making any tech purchases, consider whether it's a wise investment or just a tempting distraction from your financial goals. Habit number 9, buying new cars. Warren Buffett says buying new cars is a big expense you should try to avoid. New cars lose value quickly, so it's better to buy used ones that are still in good condition. He suggests keeping your car for as long as possible to get the most value out of it. But remember, all cars need regular checkups and repairs to keep running smoothly. Before you decide to buy a car, think about how you'll pay for these maintenance costs in the future, and really think about whether you truly need a car, especially if your finances are tight. Sometimes people buy cars because they want to fit in or feel equal to others, but it's important to make smart financial decisions based on your own situation. The mistakes I've mentioned are common reasons why many people struggle financially. It's crucial to pay attention to them and learn how to avoid them. But before you dive into learning more, consider giving this video a thumbs up if you're serious about achieving financial success. Think of it as the first and most important step on your journey to building wealth. Habit number 10. Gambling might seem like a quick way to make money, but Warren Buffett warns against it. He says it's essential to understand the chances of winning before betting your money. Instead of focusing on short-term gains, Buffett advises making financial decisions that will benefit you in the long run. Many people have lost a lot of money by hoping to get lucky through gambling. Sometimes, we get carried away by the excitement and keep spending money in hopes of winning big. However, Buffett reminds us that having a long-term perspective and making careful financial decisions is more important than trying to make quick money. Habit number 11. Never lose money. Warren Buffett's rules of investing are simple but powerful. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. At first glance, it might seem obvious as nobody wants to lose money. However, Buffett's advice goes deeper than that. The essence of these rules is to prioritize the protection of your capital. Buffett emphasizes the importance of avoiding unnecessary risks to achieve success and happiness. He advises against risking what you need for what you merely want, meaning you should prioritize securing your essential needs over chasing after desires. Buffett's own success is a testament to the effectiveness of these rules. He has built his fortune by making prudent investment decisions and avoiding speculative ventures. Buffett's philosophy is about saying no to risky opportunities and focusing on making sound, long-term investments. In essence, Buffett's rules remind us to be cautious and deliberate with our financial decisions, ensuring that we prioritize the preservation of our capital above all else. Habit number 12. Subscribing to services. Subscribing to services can be a financial mistake, especially for those with limited funds. Often, when you sign up for a bargain offer, you have to give your credit card info. Then, when the free trial ends, you're charged unexpectedly. You might remember the subscription only after seeing the transaction. You promise to cancel the auto renewal, but you forget, and the cycle repeats. To avoid this, keep track of your subscriptions regularly. If you subscribe during a sale, set a reminder to cancel before the renewal date. It's even better to do this a day or two in advance, since some services charge in advance. This way, you can avoid unnecessary charges and use your money for more important things. Habit number 13. Smoking. Let's talk about smoking. It's not just bad for your health, but it also costs a lot of money. Have you ever thought about how much you could save if you quit smoking? Well, let me tell you, it's a lot. If you add up all the money you spend on cigarettes, it could be thousands of dollars every year. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. Quitting smoking can really boost your personal budget and improve your health at the same time. So, it's worth considering making a change for the better. Warren Buffett is a legendary investor known for his expertise in multiplying money. But besides giving practical financial advice, he stresses the importance of developing good habits if you want to become truly wealthy. He believes our behaviors are often shaped by habits, which can be hard to break once formed. So, one crucial habit to adopt is saving money wisely. Buffett advises not to save what's left after spending, but to spend what's left after saving. In simpler terms, it means putting aside money before spending rather than saving whatever is left over. To make this easier, he suggests setting up automatic deductions from your paychecks. This way, a small amount is saved regularly without much effort. Additionally, using programs that track your spending can help you see where your money goes each month, making it easier to manage your finances effectively. Habit number 14. Don't keep all your money in an account. Keep some in cash. Warren Buffett's advice to keep some money in cash may seem surprising, especially given his vast wealth and success in investing. Typically, financial wisdom suggests that keeping money idle in a bank account doesn't generate returns and could even lose value due to inflation. However, Buffett's strategy is grounded in prudence and preparedness. Despite being a renowned investor, he understands the importance of having liquidity, or readily available cash, for unexpected situations. Berkshire Hathaway, his company, maintains a significant cash reserve, even though it could be invested for potentially higher returns. During economic downturns like the 2008 financial crisis, having cash on hand can be crucial. While others may struggle to access funds, Buffett's company was able to capitalize on investment opportunities when others were facing financial difficulties. Buffett's analogy of cash being like oxygen to a business underscores its importance. Just as we only notice oxygen when we're gasping for breath, businesses realize the value of cash when they urgently need it. Cash provides stability and flexibility, allowing businesses to weather storms and seize opportunities. For individuals with irregular income or uncertain financial situations, Keeping some money in cash provides a safety net. It ensures that they can cover expenses and emergencies without relying on credit or selling investments at unfavorable times. In essence, while investing is important for long-term wealth accumulation, having a cash reserve is a prudent strategy to navigate uncertainties and capitalize on opportunities as they arise. Habit number 15, borrow wisely. Warren Buffett's advice to borrow wisely is a caution against taking on unnecessary debt. He warns against relying too much on credit cards, installment loans, or mortgages, which can lead to a situation where your loan payments become more than what you earn. Imagine if you borrow money to buy things you don't really need, like expensive clothes or gadgets. Over time, the amount you owe keeps growing because of interest, and soon you're spending more on loan payments than on your everyday expenses. This can trap you in a cycle of debt that's hard to break free from. Buffett compares this to the dangers of excessive drinking, saying that just as alcohol can lead to personal problems, an excessive craving for credit can lead to financial ruin. He's seen many people go bankrupt because they couldn't control their urge to borrow money. However, Buffett also emphasizes that it's possible to build wealth without relying on credit. By making smart financial decisions like saving money, investing wisely, and living within your means, you can grow your wealth without taking on unnecessary debt. It's about being smart with your money and avoiding the pitfalls of excessive borrowing. Habit number 16, pay attention to small expenses. Warren Buffett believes in being mindful of small expenses because they can add up over time and affect your overall financial well-being. He trusts people who are frugal and careful with their money. For instance, Buffett once bought a company whose owner counted rolls of toilet paper to make sure he wasn't being cheated. This shows how even small details matter to Buffett when it comes to managing expenses. In another instance in China, Buffett and Bill Gates went to McDonald's for a snack. Despite being one of the richest people in the world, Buffett insisted on paying the bill himself. To everyone's surprise, he used discount coupons he had brought from America to save money on the meal. These examples highlight Buffett's attention to detail and his belief in the importance of managing even the smallest expenses. By being frugal and mindful of your spending, you can save money and build wealth over time. Habit number 17, think in terms of a decade, not a month. Warren Buffett advises us to think long-term, focusing on the future rather than short-term gains. Instead of trying to make quick money, he suggests building your skills and confidence gradually over many years. Successful investing, according to Buffett, takes time, discipline, and patience. He compares it to having a baby, emphasizing that some things simply can't be rushed. Buffett encourages continuous learning, especially about finances. He recommends reading as much as possible to increase your financial literacy. Understanding money and its principles helps you manage your finances better, regardless of how much money you have. For Buffett, minimizing risk and controlling costs are essential aspects of investing wisely. He believes that the more you learn about money, the better equipped you are to make smart financial decisions and maximize your wealth. Habit number 18, money isn't everything. Warren Buffett, despite his immense wealth, emphasizes that money isn't everything. While some material possessions can bring happiness, having too much of them can lead to the opposite effect. Buffett acknowledges the importance of certain things like owning a plane, but believes that excessive possessions, such as multiple houses, can become burdensome. He warns that accumulating too many possessions can lead to a situation where the possessions control the owner, rather than the other way around. Buffett suggests prioritizing other important values, such as health and friendships. He considers good health essential for success and values friendships highly, placing them second only to health in terms of importance. In Buffett's view, Maintaining good health and nurturing meaningful relationships are crucial aspects of a fulfilling life, regardless of one's financial status. Habit number 19, be brave. Back in 1951, when Warren Buffett was just a young man of under 21, he decided to take a big step. He hopped on a train to Washington, D.C. and headed straight to the headquarters of the Geico Insurance Company. It was there that he found Benjamin Graham, who would later become his mentor. Despite being so young, Buffett boldly knocked on Graham's door and got the chance to speak with him. This bold move led to an incredible opportunity for Buffett. Graham spent 4 hours teaching him about the insurance industry, which would shape Buffett's future. Graham eventually became the CEO of Geico, and Buffett stayed connected with the company for many years. Today, Geico is owned by Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, and Buffett considers the insurance business one of his company's most valuable assets. If Buffett hadn't taken that brave step to visit Geico all those years ago, none of this would have happened. It just goes to show that sometimes taking a risk and being bold can lead to great rewards. Habit number 20, unused gym memberships. Many people sign up for gym memberships but end up not using them. Did you know that about 80% of those who buy memberships eventually stop going to the gym? Sometimes, gyms offer discounted yearly or 6-month memberships that seem like a great deal. However, if you end up not using the membership, you're actually losing money. Warren Buffett encourages staying active but advises against spending money on unused gym memberships. If you find yourself in this situation, there are alternatives to consider. You can work out for free at home or outdoors, or opt for a monthly gym membership that only charges you for the months you actually go. It's important to find a solution that fits your lifestyle and helps you stay healthy without draining your finances. I recommend you watch the next video in our series. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching.